A new report shows the number of dairy farms in Vermont has decreased 84% since the year 1969. The few that have made it through decades of closures and consolidation are growing. Local 22's Devin Bates is live in the newsroom with more on how a new report might help state leaders decide the best path forward for Vermont dairy. Devin?
Yeah, Lauren, the dairy spending investigative report was put together by Vermont's state auditor, and it doesn't include any recommendations for the industry. Instead, it gives us details on a years-long struggle for dairy farmers to stay profitable and stay alive in a challenging market.
When you look at Vermont, when you're evaluating what are we as a state, it's hard not to put that red barn and the Holstein cow as part of that.
In 1969, there were over 4,000 dairy farms in Vermont. Since then, it's been a steady decline as hundreds of family farms have gone by the wayside. Agency of Agriculture General Counsel Stephen Collier said the last 10 years detailed in the dairy spending investigative report show a crossroads of sorts for the industry and its importance to the state's economy and image.
When you look at the bottom line, it's hard to get past the fact that many farmers are struggling and that many are getting out of the business. Some are transitioning, which is wonderful, but dairy is roughly 70% of the economic value of agriculture in Vermont.
From 2010 to 2019, Vermont spent more than $285 million on programs and policies to support the dairy industry or address its environmental impacts. State Auditor Doug Hoffer said that, combined with the closures detailed in his report, pose a critical question for the industry.
Here's where we spend these fairly large sums of money. Are we satisfied that we're getting what we wanted from those expenditures? And that's a bigger question, but one that needs to be asked.
It's a discussion the Agency of Agriculture is ready to have, as well as a recently formed commission on the future of Vermont agriculture. Like most industries in the state, ensuring the future of Vermont dairy will mean addressing a demographic issue that worsens every year.
Most of Vermont's dairy farmers are getting older, and the median age is something like 55 or 56 years old now for a dairy farmer, and that's perfectly fine when there's another generation that's ready to step in. But we're very concerned about whether that's the case. Without dairy in Vermont, Vermont is going to look very, very different.
Now, the 12-member Commission on the Future of Agriculture happened to be created by Governor Scott as this report was coming together, so it will be a key resource as they develop their own report on how to grow all aspects of Vermont agriculture. Live in the newsroom tonight, Devin Bates, Local 22 News.